Your cat knocks something off the table. During play, they scratch too hard. You move suddenly, they react sharply and leave the room. The moment feels tense. A few minutes later, they return, slower now, tail lower, eyes softer. They pause at the doorway, then step in and brush lightly against your leg. It looks like guilt. It isn't. Cats don't return to apologize. They return to test whether the room feels safe again. The timing matters. The pace matters. The distance they choose matters. This is repair. Cats don't repair relationships through emotion. They repair through behavior, and it changes based on you. If your posture stays rigid, they hesitate. If the space feels regulated again, they close the gap. So what are they measuring in that moment? And what determines whether these repair attempts strengthen trust or quietly disappear? In this video, you'll learn what actually happens after friction and how your response decides whether connection rebuilds or stalls. Number 1. The controlled re-entry. After a tense moment, a sharp no, a sudden movement, an accidental step on their tail, your cat leaves. No lingering, distance first. Minutes later, soft footsteps return. They reappear slowly, tail neutral or slightly lowered, body steady, not crouched, not fully upright. A pause in the doorway, eye contact. Sometimes they stop halfway across the room and wait. This isn't guilt, it's assessment, not of you, of the space. Before resuming proximity, they scan for predictability, posture, tone, movement speed. When stability breaks, cats reset through distance. Return happens once neutrality returns. Reconnection follows regulation. This isn't forgiveness, it's recalibration. Closeness resumes when the environment steadies, not when emotion disappears. If you notice the slow re-entry, soften your posture, keep movements measured. Let your body signal steadiness. When predictability returns, they step back in. Number 2. The brief brush against you. After re-entering and sensing calm, your cat moves closer, not dramatically. They pass your leg and press their side lightly against you, or deliver one measured headbutt to your hand. The contact is brief, slower than usual. They don't climb into your lap, they don't demand attention. Sometimes they brush once and continue walking, tail following in a soft curve. This isn't apology, it's realignment. Touch resets belonging. Cats define familiarity through scent and proximity. When tension interrupts contact, that continuity pauses. A brief brush restores it. This person, this space, still safe, still familiar. Belonging gets reconfirmed. The contact doesn't need to be dramatic to work. One pass is enough. When you notice it, allow it without intensifying. Don't scoop them up. Don't extend the moment. Let them control the duration. When they disengage, the reset is complete. Number 3. Sitting near but not on you. Later, instead of climbing into your lap, your cat settles a few feet away. Edge of the couch, floor beside the coffee table. Body angled slightly sideways, paws tucked, tail wrapped loosely. Eyes drift toward you, then away. They stay in the room without initiating touch or asking for anything. This is regulated proximity. Presence doesn't require contact. After tension, closeness doesn't need intensity. Shared space is enough. Cats regulate comfort through distance as much as touch. Voluntary proximity, especially when unforced, signals stability. Connection can hold without contact. Staying without touching is confidence. The bond doesn't need rushing. If you notice this quiet sit nearby, stay calm. Don't call them over repeatedly. Don't close the gap. Let the distance stand. When a cat remains without pressure, the connection is steadier than it appears. Number 4. Initiating gentle play. Once the room steadies and proximity returns, your cat shifts the energy. They disappear and come back with a toy, or tap a crumpled ball towards you and pause. Sometimes they roll partly onto their side, front paws loose but not fully exposed, watching your face before the next move. Movements stay measured. If you respond too fast or too intensely, they pause again. This isn't distraction, it's rhythm repair. Play repairs tempo. After tension, shared tempo tightens, your movements sharper, their reactions quicker. Gentle play slows it back down. You move the toy, they chase. You pause, they reset. The back and forth matters. Repetition rebuilds timing. Timing rebuilds trust. When rhythm aligns, interaction feels fluid instead of cautious. Reconnection runs on shared timing. If they initiate gentle play after tension, engage briefly with smooth, predictable movements. Keep the pace steady, let rhythm build. When the exchange flows without interruption, repair has shifted from distance to momentum. Number 5. The slow blink across the room. The room settles. Your cat rests across from you, on the back of the couch or a nearby chair. They look at you, not a quick glance, a steady gaze. Body still, ears neutral, shoulders loose. Then the eyes narrow, a slow blink. Sometimes both eyes close fully for a second before reopening. They don't look away. This isn't random relaxation. After tension, lowering guard first is a risk. They lower vigilance first. Direct staring in feline language carries tension. A softened gaze releases it. By holding your eyes gently and blinking slowly, they're choosing exposure without retreat. Guard drops, but distance remains. Slow blinking isn't passive, it's affiliative signaling. This moves beyond shared space. It's voluntary vulnerability. They soften before you do. Trust initiates from their side. If you see the slow blink, return it. Soften your eyes, blink slowly back, angle your head slightly to reduce intensity. When that exchange holds without tension, repair has shifted into mutual trust. Number 6. When the repair signals stop. Now imagine a different pattern. After tense moments, your cat still leaves, but the return stretches longer. No pause in the doorway, no measured walk back in. The brief brush against your leg becomes rare. They choose higher perches instead of nearby chairs. They watch from a distance without closing it. The toy doesn't reappear. Slow blinks shorten. Repair signals thin. This isn't personality, it's adaptation. Repair is voluntary. Cats adjust behavior based on outcome. When reapproach meets steady, predictable responses, the cycle stays active. When tension repeats, energy conserves. Distance lengthens. Attempts decrease. They don't withdraw emotionally, they recalibrate expectations. Fading repair isn't indifference, it's efficiency. They were never apologizing, they were testing whether reconnection felt safe. If the tests stop, uncertainty has lingered too long. When they approach again, respond with calm consistency. Lower your tone, soften your posture. Stability rebuilds through repetition. Repair returns when predictability does.